Church, a very good morning to you and welcome to the notices today, 31st day of May, the year 2015. A very important Sunday when we are having our fourth fundraising towards realizing 200 million in 200 days. To our ladies, your Bible study takes place 3 days every week. On Tuesday between 10 and noon. And that group is doing a book, God, Where Are You When Bad Things Happen? On Saturday between 8:30 and 10:30 in the morning. And that group is doing a book, Loving God and Others Through Faith. And on Sunday between 9 and 10 in the morning. To our men, your Bible study takes place every Sunday morning between 9 and 10. And currently you are studying the book, Essentials of Effective Prayer. To the young people, our Bible study takes place every Friday between 6 and 7:30 in the evening, and we are currently studying the Gospel of John. To all the couples, this is another reminder that your meeting will be taking place next Sunday, 7th of June, immediately after the English service in the church hall. This message is brought to you by Mr. Mika Kimurei, our brother, friend, and one of your leaders. From the leadership of Youth AIC Milimani, we are kindly reminded that this is the day we've all been waiting for, because we have an afternoon of worship immediately after this service. Few tickets are remaining, and an appeal is made that we buy all the tickets. Please, whether you'll be attending or not, make sure you buy a ticket. A VIP ticket is going for 500 shillings and an ordinary ticket is going for 300 shillings, and it will be 400 shillings at the gate later today. Please get one for you, get one for a family member, get one for a friend, whether you are attending or not. And the proceeds from this concert will be going towards meeting the portion of the youth, which is 2 million in the larger 200 million project. Some of the renowned gospel artists which will be in the house this afternoon include Evelyn Wanjiru, Desmond Tutu, our very own, Alfred Kemutai, and Mercy Wairegi. Please, let's all meet after this service to worship the King of Kings. Perhaps you are seated there and you are asking yourself, this AIC Milimani which you are completing to build, when did it start? Who came with the idea? And why now? Wait a moment. There is a man here who can explain that for now. And that is the senior pastor, AIC Milimani, the Reverend Dr. Matthews Kalola Mwalua. Over to you, Dr.
The Africa Inland Church, AIC Milimani, was a thought that was born in the leaders during the centennial celebration, when the Africa Inland Church was coming of age, 100 years. A number of people, elders, particularly within the Baraza Kul, that Central Church Council, as they sat together, they were thinking, what can we do that would leave a mark and show the maturity of the church after 100 years of existence? And a committee was constituted to think through, and there were a number of people. One of the men who were chosen was the late Reverend Isaac Simbiri, who in his wisdom constituted a committee that began to think through what can we do. And one of the ideas, among many other ideas that still exist and continue to be felt within the lives of men and women in the Africa Inland Church, was the idea of putting up a church that would meet the needs of the modern AIC man. In the process of building the church, we want to recognize the efforts of the late Bishop Ezekiel Birech, who, together with the second president, His Excellency Daiel Arap Moi, were able to put together another group of people called the Development Trust. Among them, Mr. Kiptanui, who was then the Comptroller of State House. And to make a long story short, people thinking together and praying, AIC Milimani was thought of. The existence of this church is to meet needs of a particular group of people who come into the city hungry and thirsting for God. And so when you think about building AIC Milimani, when you think about us raising funds to beautify the house of God, it is because there are men there with a vision who wanted to minister to the people in the city. Be part of us as we continue in this endeavor. May God bless you as you make your pledges, as you make your contribution, and we will see the end together. I pray that God will enable you. God bless you.
That's all for now, church. From the media team, we wish you a blessed week ahead.